Nanotechnology.
Hello everyone, my name is Balding Ayan. I'm going to discuss about nanotechnology. Nanotechnology is the manipulation of matter with at least one dimension, from 1 to 100 nanometers. At this scale, commonly known as the nanoscale, surface, area, and quantum mechanical effects become important describing properties of matter. This definition of nanotechnology includes of all types of research and technologies that deals with special property. It is common to see the plural form of nanotechnologies as well as nanoscale technologies to refer to research and application whose common trait is scale, and earlier understanding of nanotechnology to refer the particular technological goal precisely. Manipulating atoms and molecules for fabricating macroscale products, now referred as molecular nanotechnology, defined by scale, includes fields of science such as surface science, organic chemistry, molecular biology, semiconductor physics, energy storage, engineering, microfabrication, and molecular engineering. The associated research and application range from extension of conventional device physics to molecular self-assembly, from developing new materials with dimension on the nanoscale to direct control of matter on the atomic scale. Nanotechnology may be able to create new materials and device with diverse applications such as in nanomedicine, nanoelectronics, biomaterials, energy production, and consumer products. However, nanotechnology raises issues including concern about the toxicity and environmental impact of nanomaterials and their potential effects on global economics, as well as various doomsday scenarios. This concern have led to a debate among advocacy groups and governments on whether special regulation of nanotechnology is warranted.
I discuss history of nanotechnology. The concept that seeded nanotechnology were first discussed in 1959 by physicist Richard Feynman in his talk "There's Plenty of Room at the Bottom", in which he described the possibility of synthesis via direct manipulation of atoms. The term nanotechnology was first used by Nario Taniguchi in 1974. Though it has not widely known, inspired by Feynman's concept, K. Eric Drexler used the term nanotechnology in his 1986 book, Engines of Creation: The Coming Era of Nanotechnology, which proposed the idea of a nanoscale assembler that would be able to build a copy of itself and of other items of arbitrary complexity with atom levels control. Also in 1986, Drexler co-founded the Forsyth Institute to increase public awareness and understanding of nanotechnology concepts and implications. The emergence of nanotechnology as a field in the 1980s occurred through the convergence of Drexler theoretical and public works, which developed and popularized a conceptual framework and find visibility in experimental advices that drew additional attention to the prospects In the 1980s, true breakthroughs sparked the growth of nanotechnology. First, the invention of the scanning tuning microscope in 1981 enables visualization of individual atoms in bonds and was successfully used to manipulate individual atoms in 1989. The microscope developers Grid Bennig and Henry Rohrer and at IBM Rorick Research Laboratory received a Nobel Prize in Physics in 1986. Bennig, Quick, and Gerbin also invented the analogous atomic force microscope that year.
The impact of nanotechnology extends from its medical, ethical, mental, legal, and environment application to fields such as engineering, biology, chemistry, computing, materials science, and communication. Major benefits of nanotechnology include improved manufacturing methods, water purification system, energy system, physical enhancement, nanomedicine, better food production methods, nutrition, and large-scale infrastructure auto fabrication. Nanotechnology reduced size may allow for automation of tasks which were previously inaccessible due to physical restriction, which in turn may reduce labor, land, or maintenance requirement placed on humans. Potential risks include environmental health and safety issues, transitional effects such as displacement of traditional industries as the product of nanotechnology become dominant, which are concerned to privacy rights advocate, and this may be particularly important if potential negative effects of nanoparticles are overlooked. Whether nanotechnology merits special government regulation is an controversial issue. Regulatory bodies such as the United States Environment Protection Agency and the Health Consumer Protection Directorate of the European Commission have started dealing with the potential risks of nanoparticles. The organic food sector has been the first to act with the regulated exclusion of engineered nanoparticles from certified organic produce, firstly in Australia and UK, and more recently in Canada, as well as for all food certified to Demeter International Standard.
Good day everyone, my name is Nicole Ian Sikasuga and I'm here to discuss what are the different types of nanotechnologies. A lot of companies are using nanoparticles as their components to build technologies like machineries, foods, and medicines. Nanotechnologies is all around us. Nanotechnologies is everywhere. Here are some examples of nanotechnologies. First is sunscreen. Sunscreen is created in a lab and ground into ultrafine particles. Zinc oxide and titanium dioxide are synthetic ingredients added to everyday sun. Protection products as they are highly UV light absorbent. Then organic nanoparticles also effectively absorb and scatter visible light, making them feel light and look transparent when applied to the skin. The second example of nanotechnology is clothing. Clothing is the beads of rain falling up then rolling off your windbreaker, and surprising stain resistance of old athleisure were piled up in the corner of your bedroom. Can all be credited to nanofibers or nanotechnology adapted to clothing. Silica nanoparticles either woven into the fabric or sprayed onto its surface. Keep us dry under umbrellas and water-repellent clothes. Silver nanoparticles commonly used in t-shirts and socks hold antimicrobial properties, killing odorous bacteria and requiring less frequent wash cycles. And the third example of nanotechnology is furnitures. Coatings, varnishes, upholstery, as well as the composite and plastic materials furnishing a house sometimes feature a nanotech touch. When applied to wood, nanosilver and copper and zinc have been known to protect furniture from pests and fungi by naturally producing biocides. According to a paper published in the International Journal of Scientific Research and Innovative Technology, a finishing coat and titanium dioxide can also repel dust and contaminants. The use of nanomaterials can lead to an extended life cycle for furniture products while reducing maintenance and repair costs, according to researchers at the Helwan University in Egypt. The fourth is car paint. Nanoceramic coatings bond with the car's clear finish, forming a glossy, polymer-protected sealant that repels water, contaminants, UV rays, not to be left out, damaging uric acid from bird droppings. They are not most commonly made from silicon dioxide, but can also be sourced from silicon carbide or graphene. Typically, the coating can last 2 to 5 years, although the more concentrated mixtures on the market can last over a decade. And the fifth example of nanotechnology is sports equipment. Nanotechnology gets in the game with its carbon nanotubes, silica nanoparticles, nanoclays, and fullerenes that improve the performance of athletes and their equipment. Nanomaterial can increase strength, stiffness, and durability of equipment while reducing weight, friction, or wear resistance in uniforms. It's why golf clubs and racing bikes are lighter. It's why swimmers and skaters glide faster. Carbon nanotubes is the most prevalent nanomaterial used in sporting goods, are more 6 times lighter and 100 times stronger than steel and stiff as a diamond, according to online nanotechnology publication AZO Nano. And sixth example of nanotechnology is computers. As demonstrated in a decade's evolution of the smartphone, less is more in the world of computers. The aggressive focus on the efficiency of a computer system is driven by a concept known as Moore's law, established in 1965, which predicted that the number of transistors packed into a circuit of a given size would double every 2 years. For advancement, thus far, American engineer and author of the principle Gordon Moore has been right. In 2021, IBM announced that it had successfully developed a silicon semiconductor size at just 2 nanometers. The seventh example of nanotechnology is medicine. Analytics and consulting company Global Data identified some nanotech trends taking off in patient care. Target specification is a technique where nanoparticles are attached onto drugs or artificial vesicles known as liposomes. Essentially, in case water droplets designed for a specific purpose, to seek out specific cells and tissues. This allows medicine to treat disease or cancerous cells of interest directly while avoiding the healthy ones, according to global data. Another use in the making, controlled drug release, would give care practitioners the ability to control the release of a drug or therapeutic compound by a trigger. And the last example of nanotechnology is food. Nanoiron has been used to treat water, breaking down organic pollutants and killing microbial pathogens during decontamination. The fluffy, firm and moist texture of mayonnaise is made possible by nanoemulsion, where fatty oil droplets overcrowd water and create packets. Developers believe they can lower the condiment's fat percentage even more by injecting the fat molecules with water. Nestle uses this process to guarantee a uniform downing experience across its frozen products, while Unilever reduced the fat percentage of its ice cream from 16 to 1%. Aesthetically speaking, yogurt and coconut flakes rely on titanium dioxide to appear as vibrantly white as possible.
Future use of nanotechnology. Developing vaccines from torn for diseases. Operating equipment and more. Future use of nanotechnology. Science industry, skill training what re-engineering matter on the nanoscale can do for society. The refunding COVID-19 virus response is a top example of this. The innovation during nanotechnology contributed the anti-COVID-19 is a top example of society. 95% entry rate of RNA-based vaccines, specifically the use of nanoparticles made up of lipids nanoparticles as nano of for modern medicine. Nanotech is also showing promise in tackling climate change by optimizing energy on an individual scale. This can mean more storage embedded into electric car batteries on an industry scale, solar higher efficiency. Nano work highlighted the work of Zhongling Wang, professor at Yale Institute of Technology, who has been developing nano generator technology since 2005. Wang and his team are exploring how to harvest mechanical energy from organic and inorganic material, essentially operating a system of energy through movement. This work has shown that nano generator can be driven by regular mechanical motion, which includes involuntary biomechanism such as a vibration of vocal cords or the pulse of a heart, to even a hamster wheel or a flag flapping in the wind. Stimuli currently being experimented with include high temperature variations, glucose, any naturally occurring source that hold a high conversion efficiency.